about 15 minutes on our pranayama practice this morning. Yeah, so taking your seat, you can begin to kind of scope out the body with your eyes closed, clearing out all the innards we usually associate with the body, like the muscles and the bones, and seeing in its place the same form of your body, but kind of clear inside. Traditionally or classically, they would replace the color with this color of the sky, a beautiful sky blue. But you really can use any color that you like. So go ahead and take a moment to do that. Letting your breath be natural and relaxed. So you scan your body from right to left and left to right. Clearing out the space that your form occupies. And then from the crown of your head to your seat. And from the seat to the crown of your head, like a scanner of the airport. Clearing out that space. So if you were to stand in front of your body looking at the form, you could kind of see right through it, like a candle flame. And then we'll take a minute, probably somewhere between 3 and 10 breaths on the right side, just visiting the right channel through the nostril, under the crown of the head, down the right side of the central channel, and exhaling out the left. This is traditionally done without using your hands. This portion is often called 3-3-3, but we might do more than 3 breaths through each channel. So breathing in the right, Pingali, the Surya channel, and exhaling out the left. Seeing perfect, clear, shaped channel, perfect form, no kinks and knots, just perfect, healthy, pliable. And then we'll take about 3 and 10 breaths between there on the left side. So bringing in the moon channel, the Chandra channel, or the Ida, and exhaling out the right. Again, seeing perfectly formed, straight, glorious looking channel, and exhaling out the right. This next breath we're going to take, we'll breathe in both nostrils, both channels, up and under the skull, down the sides of the central channel. And then they'll meet at that place we call the triveni, about 4 finger widths below your belly button, deep inside, in front of where the spine would be. And it meets the thing right in the left channel, meet the central channel there, like a way a W, the letter W forms. And then it'll exhale out the central channel and out the spot between your eyebrows into the space in front of you, about a foot. Next, we're going to do our Brahmari breath. It's called the sound like a female bee. What you'll do is take a deep breath, and then we'll be resonating the sound, not too high, not too low, and the spot where your third eye would be. So that's about 1.5 inches or so in between the eyebrows, and like maybe 2.5 inches from the side, the temporal part of the skull. So right there, we'll take a breath. We'll do 3 of them. You want to extend it as long as you can and enjoy the pitch and feeling it vibrate right where the pineal gland sits, in that spot where the Ajna chakra is. So I'll do the first one, and then you'll do 3 on your own timing. Taking a breath in, gazing at that spot between the eyebrows. Next, we're going to take a yoni mudra. Excuse me. I don't know if they've done it here before, but you'll take the index finger and it gently covers the eyelid, and then the middle finger is going to be pressing the nostrils closed. It's a way to start to close off on the outside senses, and then the ring finger is going to be at the top of the mouth and the pinky finger at the bottom of the mouth, and the thumbs will be plugging the ears. And you'll take a breath in and pulling up your bandhas and your chin lock, so all 3, you'll be retaining your breath, closing all those sense organs, Until you need to take a breath, you can release your chin. And then so if you haven't already, you'll take a deep breath. Repeat. And when you release it, you really only need to release the one that holds the nostrils. The rest of the fingers can stay where they are. And then coming back up to stand. We'll do some digestive cleansing practices. So you come to stand. This is called Agnisara, so it's called stoking fire. What we'll do is exhale all the breath out. And then you're retaining the breath. So my chin's locking, and then the belly kind of drops and lifts. Kind of quickly. So you'll do about 3 of those. You're exhaling all the breath out, retaining the breath, so you're pulling in all the bandhas, chin lock. And then you're quickly releasing and snapping the belly back up. You'll do about 3 of those just to check it out. And then we're going to practice Nuali, which is, we'll do the same thing. You exhale all the breath out, and you'll find the locks and retain the breath. And then you're going to suck Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha all the way up into the diaphragm. So I'll try it. I just ate, so I don't know how well it'll look for today, but exhaling all the breath out. I'm using my palms. There's a couple of ways to do it. I kind of like right here at the hip crease, and you're using that to create like a oppositional force so you could lift up. So you're pressing into the legs, and that force that you're using to press into the legs helps you lift the abdominals and all the digestive organs up towards the diaphragm. So exhaling the breath out, retaining, and lifting in and out to suck up into your diaphragm. And
And then you have to release your chin to breathe in again, or you start to cough and it feels really uncomfortable. So before you get to the point where you need breath, release your chin, exhale, and then take the breath that you need. So 2 more times. And after you do that, there's a certain way to practice to get the abdominals to isolate. But I think what I'd like to do with us is you do the same thing we just did, and then you rotate. You kind of do a little hip movement to get it, and you start to churn the belly and move it. Have you ever seen it? It looks like a wave in the belly. You can look it up online. We'll go first, a little wave to the right 3 times, and then a wave to the left. And you do that because the rectum ends and the colon comes out this way. So to help your digestion, you clear out this way first, and then you help push everything out left. So it goes right first 3 times, and then left. So I'll do it. Maybe it'll help you get a sense of it. So you do that 3 times, and then 3 times to the left. You want to come to the top of the mat. Just sort of practice bringing the hands to the heart. Vande Gurunam Sharanarvinde. Vande Gurunam Sharanarvinde. Sandar Sita Svatma. Sandar Sita Svatma. Sukhava Bodhe. Sukhava Bodhe. Nishreyase. Nishreyase. Jangalika Yamane. Jangalika Yamane. Samsara Hala Hala. Samsara Hala Hala. Moha Shantiye. Moha Shantiye. Abahu Purushakaram. Abahu Purushakaram. Shankara Chakrasi. Shankara Chakrasi. Dharinam. Dharinam. Sahasra Shirasam Shvetam. Sahasra Shirasam Shvetam. Pranamami Patanjali. Pranamami Patanjali. Om. Surya Namaskar 8?
Yes. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urvastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, jump reception tablet. Five breaths here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. Inhale, exhale, 4. Inhale, and on your exhale, inhale 5. And on your inhale, jump to the top of your mat. Ardha Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. One more time. Inhale, Urdhvastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take 5 breaths here. Inhale, exhale, 1. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, jump right step to the top of your mat. Into Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana.
Mira, can you finish 2 for us, please? Exhale all the way down. Remember your Ujjayi breath. Inhale, hands up, Utthita Hastasana. Exhale, fall forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Follow your breath. Exhale all the way down. 2, 3. Remember your Ujjayi. 4, 5. On the next exhale, step or jump forward, Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Utthita Hastasana. And exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, jump or step back into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take 5 breaths. Deep exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. On the next inhale, step or jump forward into Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise into the Utthita Hastasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Can you do 2 Surya Namaskar Bs for us?
Sure. Exhale into Dasana. Inhale into Utkatasana. Exhale into Chaturanga Dandasana. Uttanasana. Inhale into Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale into Chaturanga Dandasana. And into Urdhva Mukha Hastasana. Into Adho Mukha Hastasana.
Shavasana. Svanasana.
Svanasana. Step your right foot forward into Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale into Chaturanga Dandasana. Urdhva Mukha Hastasana. Svanasana. Exhale into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot forward into Virabhadrasana 2. Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take 5 breaths here. 2, 3, 4, 5. And the bottom of the exhale, jump forward into Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale into Uttanasana. And inhale into inhale into Utkatasana. Exhale into Uttanasana. Utthita Hastasana. And exhale into Tadasana. For the second round, inhale into Utkatasana. Exhale into Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana.
Ardha.
Ardha Uttanasana. Uttanasana. Exhale into Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, right foot forward into Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale into Urdhva Mukha Hastasana. Exhale into Adho Mukha Hastasana. Svanasana. Inhale, left foot forward into Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take 5 breaths here. 2, 3, 4. And on the bottom of your exhale, jump forward into Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale into Uttanasana. Inhale into Utkatasana. Exhale into Tadasana.
Casey. Exhale in Tadasana. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, right foot forward to Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale the left foot forward for Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take 5 breaths here. Inhale, 1. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Inhale, 3. Exhale. Inhale, 4. Exhale. Inhale, 5. Exhale. And inhale into Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Utkatasana. And exhale, Tadasana. One more. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale the right foot forward into Virabhadrasana 1. And exhale into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale your left foot forward into Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take 5 breaths here. Inhale, 1. Exhale. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Inhale, 3. Exhale. Inhale, 4. Exhale. Inhale, 5. Exhale, and then inhale into Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale into Utkatasana. And exhale, Tadasana.
Thank you. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold into Hasta Hastasana. So grabbing onto the big toe. Inhale. Exhale, bring your elbows, drawing yourself closer to your thighs, nose to the shins. 4 more breaths here. Inhale, pressing into the balls of the feet. Exhale, send your tailbone towards the ceiling, chest closer to the legs. Inhale, pulling in Mula Bandha, pelvic floor. Exhale, heart out the crown of the head. Breathing in, breathe. Exhale, release the weight of the head. Inhale, 1 more stretch deeper than you think. You can go, pull up the kneecaps. Exhale, release the head. Inhale, release the fingers. And now you're going to step on the palms. For Padasana, 5 breaths, exhale. Inhale, draw yourself closer to your legs. Exhale, straighten the knees. Inhale, pull up the pelvic floor. Draw yourself closer to the legs. Exhale, stretch the legs. Straighten the knees. Inhale, press more weight into the wrists. Exhale, straighten the legs, closer to the legs. 1 more breath, deeper than you think you can go for it. Exhale, straighten the knees. Inhale, release the hands to the wrists. Release your breath. Come on up to sit. Tadasana. On the next inhale, you're going to jump the feet wide for Trikonasana, right leg forward. Stretching the arms out, breathe in. Exhale, reach forward. Hold it onto the big toe or shin. Trikonasana. Rotating the torso up towards the ceiling. Press into the legs. Inhale, press into the feet, rotating the thighs, open. Exhale. Inhale from the abdominal muscle. Exhale, twisting the torso up towards the ceiling. 1 more inhale, deeply. Nice big deep breath in, twisting from the hips, waist, armpits, eyes looking at the top. On the exhale, you're gonna press into the feet, start to revolve to the other side. So we'll be facing the left leg, right arm high, take the breath in, press into the feet, exhale, place the hand. Outside of the left foot, exhale. And I'm pressing into the feet, drawing the thighs towards each other, forming a abundant pelvic breath. Exhale, twisting, letting that exhale go into the waist, rib cage, armpits. Inhaling again, establishing the feet strong, drawing the thighs towards each other as you exhale out the crown of the head and the tailbone for a nice long spine. On this next inhale, you'll press into the feet. Exhale, come to stand back at the top of the mat. Tadasana. Taking a nice inhale, we're going to jump the feet forward wide for side angle pose. We keep the Parsvakonasana. So bend the right knee. Placing the right hand on the inside of the right foot. Take a nice inhale, press into both legs. Exhale, arm high. And over the ear. Looking at the palms, underneath the palms, towards the fingers. Exhale. Inhale, press into that front heel, center of the heel, rotating that front thigh back, front hip back. Exhale, feeling the length in the back leg, even the back of the hamstring towards the ceiling. Exhale. And I think you can go wider with your legs. Exhale, lower the torso up towards the ceiling. One more breath, pressing into the feet, draw the thighs towards each other as you spiral the chest open towards the ceiling. Exhaling the arm over the ear, looking at the fingertips, feeling the length of the toe all the way to the pinky finger. Next, inhale, press into the feet, come on up. And exhale, face the other leg. Placing the left hand on the inside of the left foot, bend the knee. Take a nice inhale as you find the center of that front heel, pressing into the floor. Opening at that front thigh, rotating that back hip towards your back leg. Exhale. Inhale, feeling the length of that back foot into the floor, so much so that the back hamstring starts reaching up towards the ceiling. Both legs draw towards each other, all the way up to the pelvic floor, rotating your rib cage towards the ceiling on the exhale. Take a nice inhale as you reach the hand high again, and exhale, bringing that armpit over the ear. Exhale. One more breath there, feeling the wholeness of the pose, from the legs to the torso. Gazing under the arm at the palm. Exhale. Next inhale, you press into the feet. Spiraling up to the other side so we can do our repeat Parsvakonasana, rotated cycle pose. So inhaling left arm high, reaching over the left leg. You can bring your hands into prayer at the center of the heart or place the hand on the outside, left hand on the outside of the right foot. That front knee is bent. So this revolved side angle pose. Breathing in, not losing your ujjayi. Finding your ujjayi and the foundation in your feet into the earth, supporting you strongly. Taking the strength of the floor under your feet as muscular energy into the legs, into the shins, rotating, into the thighs, rotating. Exhaling out the torso as it rotates. Take the breath into your center. Exhaling out through the tip of your extremity. On this next inhale, you can press into the feet, rotate to the other side. So removing the hand for Parivrita Parsvakonasana. Revolved side angle pose. Right arm high, reaches across the knee, armpit all the way over the knee, either in prayer or the hand on the floor, outside the foot. Exhale. Inhaling the left arm high towards the ceiling if it's not in prayer. Exhale, press into the feet as you bring the arm over the ear, gazing under the palm at the fingertips.
Inhale, reestablishing the foundation, strong foundation into the floor. Drawing that strength all the way into the bones of your legs, muscles hugging the bones, both thighs hugging towards each other, even though you're reaching out the back foot, out the crown of the head. One more breath in, find it in your Mula Bandha, find it in the Uddiyana Bandha. Exhale as it expands out the crown of the head, out the fingertips. Inhale, press into the feet, come on up. Finding your way back to Tadasana at the top of the mat. Taking a nice big inhale, we'll all face the back there, and we'll set up for Prasarita. So feet are about 3 feet to 4 feet wide, hands on the waist. Feel strong feet into the floor, inner edge, outer edge. Inhale up, heart up towards the ceiling. Exhale, keep that length you found in the front of your body into a forward bend. Hands touch the floor. Inhale, extend yourself at that Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward. So I think some of you can spread your feet even wider, bringing your head closer to the floor, if not on the floor. So explore that. Explore how wide your legs would have to be to put your head on the floor. Exhale. Enjoy breathing deep into your abdominal, filling up the lungs. Strong exhale as you press into the top of your head, into both edges, the inside and the outside edge of the feet. Pressing so hard that the sit bones spread towards the sides of the room as you exhale your tailbone towards your ceiling. Inhale, hugging the muscle to the bone, pressing into the floor. Exhale your head into the floor, tailbone high. Taking one more breath as you press into the feet. On the exhale, come up halfway, hands stay on the floor. Find an inhale there, and then exhale, come up the stairs. Good. Hands on the way. Inhale, extend the arms out to the side, really strong. Inhale, squeeze the waist again, arch up. Exhale, forward, head on the floor. Hands stay on the waist here. If you're able, squeezing yourself, inhale, press into the feet, draw it into the thighs, out the sit bones and tailbone, exhale. Finding a nice full breath in, reaching through the crown of the head and the heart. Inhale, squeezing the waist, applying pelvic floor. Exhale, release the crown of the head. One more breath in as you press into the floor. And exhale, come to stand. Inhale, arms open wide, long and wide, opening up, expanding your whole body as you exhale, clasp the hands behind the back. Maybe change wrist if you have one that you generally favor. Take a nice inhale as you arch up forward, squeezing your shoulder blades together and reaching the wrists and palms away from your chest. Exhale, keep that length as you reach forward. Prasarita seat. Take a nice inhale, finding that strength, enjoying the strength in your legs. Pulling in Uddiyana Bandha. Reach your palms that are squeezing together and the wrists towards each other, towards the floor. Exhale. Inhale. Press the palms together, wrists together. Reach the wrist behind you. Let gravity start to take over. Exhale. Inhale, press into the floor. Exhale, your head down, heart forward. One more inhale, tailbone high. Relax the arms, open your shoulders a little bit. Explore that. Feel what it's nice and warm. Next inhale, you'll press into the feet, come up to stand. Hands on the waist. Nice big inhale, open the arms up to the side. Exhale, come forward halfway, grabbing onto the toes. Yogi Jala. On the inhale, you're going to press into the feet, reach your tailbone back and high, heart forward. Exhale, bend the elbows, drawing your chest all the way to your thigh. Taking your eyes so they look right underneath you. Breathing in 2. Exhale, bend your elbows a little bit more. Breathing in 3, pressing the floor, pull up your pelvic floor. Exhale, pull yourself a little closer to the leg. Each breath in, finding more deep that you can get into the pelvic floor, into Uddiyana Bandha. Using that breath, exhale yourself a little bit closer, a little bit deeper than you thought you could ever go. Training your body to listen to your mind. Next inhale, you're going to come up, hands on the waist, halfway. Exhale there, only halfway. Again, inhale, come up all the way to stand. Take a moment to exhale there for you. Before taking the inhale and Tadasana on top of the mat. Next pose we're going to do is partial Konasana. So we'll take the prayer of the elbows behind the back. The right leg will stay forward, the left comes back about 2.5 feet. Find nice strong legs, hips towards the front, inhale, touch up. Press into the floor, lift your heart up towards the ceiling, find that length in the front of the body. Keep the length in the front of the body to exhale forward. Forehead to the knee. Exhale. Beautiful. Keeping that strength in the legs as you draw them into the floor and towards each other simultaneously. Inhale. Find the Uddiyana Bandha. Exhale, crown forward. Inhale, deeper Uddiyana Bandha. Press into the floor. Find the nose to your knee. One more breath into the belly. And then go further than you think. Nose to the knee, nose to the knee. Last way to the head. And hold it. Inhale, press into the floor. Come on up to stand. Revolving the feet, keep the hands there. We'll go to the left leg. First into the floor right away. Inhale, arch up. Keeping the press into the floor. Exhale, forward. Lifting up the kneecaps, drawing the legs into the muscle into the bone. Thighs towards each other. Inhale, Uddiyana. Exhale, relax away to the head. Inhale, draw that strength. Find the strength in your legs. Straighten the knees. Exhale. Inhale, press in the legs. Drop the kneecaps. Exhale, relax your crown forward. One more breath. Press into the legs. Draw into the belly. Hug the forearm lifts. Relax the heart towards the floor. Next inhale, press in the feet. Come on up to stand and find your way back to Tadasana. Ardha Baddha Padmottanasana. Inhale, right leg up, placing it in tree or half lotus. If you have the half lotus, you can take that same right arm around and bind. Breathing in 1, 2, 3. If you have half lotus, you can place both hands forward on the floor if you like into a forward fold. Breathing in 3. Exhale. Nice, still, full rhythmic breath. Doesn't necessarily really have to be a loud breath, but if you forgot about it, go back to your louder kind of ujjayi. Exhale, relax away the crown if you're facing the floor. Inhale, press into the floor. Come on up. And on the exhale, I'll come to stand to Tadasana. Feeling strong, balanced weight on both feet. Take an inhale, transferring the weight to the right foot as you lift the left leg up. Hands can come in prayer. Taking the bind if you have your half lotus. Exhale forward. Inhale, you can also, if you're standing in tree, you can take the arms up to a high tree. Exhale. You can open it up to a wide tree if you like. Pressing the sole of the foot into the thigh into the sole of the foot. Maybe even finding a prayer behind the back if you're staying up the tree pose. Inhale, head closer to the knee, heart towards the floor. Inhale, press into the floor, come on up, exhale. Taking an inhale in the posture, exhale, release to down. So we're going to do standing toe pose. So we'll inhale the right foot, holding onto the toe. And this is plenty to stay. If you're working your balance, it's plenty enough to stay here and feeling a nice, strong standing leg. Breathing in 1. If you're fine there, the next would be to straighten the leg and find your balance there. Exhale. 2. Breathing in 3. And if you're feeling even fine, you want to bring your chest onto the leg. 4. The final expression of the pose is to bring your nose to the knee. Breathing in. 5. And then come back up straight. And the leg's going to open out to the side. Looking over the left shoulder for 1. Breathe in. Exhale, pressing through all the extremities, through both feet, out the crown of the head, squeeze the waist. Bringing that left shoulder down towards the floor. Breathing in 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. We'll bring the leg in front again. Grasping the waist with both hands. Point the toe. 1. Breathe in. 2. 3. Point strong. Feel strong muscle to the bone. Feel the organic energy spread out. Reach through the toe. Reach through the crown of the head. Press into the floor. 1 more breath in and exhale. Relax. Good. Find the weight on both feet. We'll go to the left. Inhale. Left leg up. Yogi Tumma. Making the decision whether you're going to stay here or on the exhale, extend the leg. Breathe in 2. 3. Folding forward if you're taking that. 4. And 5. Coming back up to straighten, open the leg to the side. Looking over the right shoulder for 1. 2. 3. So the right shoulder comes down to the floor. 4. Pressing through all the layers. 5. Bringing the leg forward again. Squeezing onto the waist, point the toe for 1. Hugging all the muscles to the bones, strong. Squeeze the waist, 2. Drop the shoulders down, 3. Crown of the head, heart open, 4. 1 breath in, big, lift it higher, and exhale. Hands by the side, Tadasana. Press into the floor. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, place the hands for chaturanga and lower. On your inhale, you lift up, enjoy your upward dog. Exhale, feel strength into the legs as you come to a downward dog. Catch your breath as you inhale, look forward. Exhale, and hop the legs. Utkatasana. Nice, low, deep Utkatasana. Find your muscles, hugging the bone. Engage your muscles, hook up. 2. Nice full breath in, lower the hips. See if you can get the hips behind the knees. 3, look up towards the fingers. 4, Linda Pudiyanda Mula Bandha. Open up the heart. 5. Full breath in, press into the feet. As you exhale, lifting forward into a forward fold. Inhale, half arm. Exhale, and placing the hands, jumping back, lower chaturanga dandasana. Flowing with your breath as you find your upward. Sailing back as you find your downward. Inhaling right leg forward, Virabhadrasana 1. Looking up at the hands. Taking 5 breaths, 5. Lower down, feeling the strength of your legs. 4. It's going to be a fast couple of breaths to find the best expression in your legs as you can for 3. Lower down, find the strength, pull the front hip back lift, leg presses move forward, bring the hip forward. 2, 1 more, lower down more. 1. Inhale, come on up, look at the hands. Follow all the way around to the other side. Virabhadrasana 1 on the left. Breathing in 1. Press into the center here. Exhale. Take a moment and practice the loops from the ankle so you can engage the lift in the center of the sole. Exhale. Bring it all the way up to the shin and the thigh and the hip. Checking on your kidney loop that the ribs aren't pushing out, so dropping down towards the hips. Exhale. Inhale, finding your shoulder loop and skull loop. Exhale. One more breath as you deepen, and on the exhale, you can open to Virabhadrasana 2. So maybe you spread your legs a little bit wider. Feel the strength in your feet, visiting the loops again. Inhale. From the ankles, all the way up into the shins and the thigh and the hip. Balancing it with the kidney loop, dropping the lower ribs towards the hips. Balancing it with your shoulders. Bring your shoulders up and back and down. Lifting the back of the skull up. Pressing into the back of the skull. Inhale, press into the feet, come on up to stand, and you're going to reverse your warrior 2 to the other side. Finding the nice, low, deep, strong one in the legs. And then go visit the loops from the ankle into the shins. Placing rotation into the shins towards each other, thighs away from each other. Feel your pelvis open up as you apply the loops in there. Feel the strength of your torso because your legs are so strong. Your torso can lift the belly legs, even though the thighs are drawing towards each other. Apply your kidney loop with your exhale. Inhale to shoulders. Shoulders back and down. And the skull up and down. On your next exhale, go ahead and windmill the hands down into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling outward dog, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Hold your Uddiyana Bandha Mula Bandha, downward dog. Inhale, get your knees ready for a nice low bend, deep bend in the knees. Eyes look forward between the hands. Jump through. Hello, Dandasana. Yay. Hands by the side, feel the strength of the palms into the floor. Root to rise. Flexing your feet, drawing the kneecaps up. All the muscles engaged in the toes. What are the loops like here in the ankles, in the shins, and the thighs, and the hips, and kidney, shoulders back. This posture, Dandasana, is so nice for the shoulder loop and the skull loop. And go ahead and drop the chin if you haven't already. Breathing in 1, 2. Deepening Uddiyana Bandha 3, 4. One more deep breath. Feel your body, bathe it in that oxygen, source of love and joy. Exhale, release. Place the hands back about 6 or 8 inches, and we'll come up in Purvottanasana, sending the soles of the feet down, hips high. Breathing in 1. Uttanasana 2. Squeezing it all together 3. Find your strongest expression of muscular energy here. Squeeze it all together and expand out the heart, out the crown of the head. Show your beauty to the world. 1 more. Press into the soles of the feet. Expand out. Exhale. And lower. And we'll just take a nice little Paschimottanasana. So the hands can do Yogi Toe Love or perhaps on the tops of the feet. Breathing in 1, 2. Keeping nice rhythmic breath. Ujjayi. Deepening in the Uddiyana Bandha, bending forward from the hips, relax away to the head, 3, 4, breathe in, 5. And now you're going to deepen your bind, so maybe hold the sides of the foot or the top of the foot, or maybe you find your wrist. 1, 2, drawing up the kneecaps, relax away to the head, visiting the loops here in the ankles and shins. 5. Coming up, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, heart forward, out the crown of the head. And come on up, crossing your feet right over the front. Everybody lift up one, shift the legs back, chaturanga dandasana. Inhaling up, strong upward dog, beautiful strong downward dog. Find the coordination in your body, and exhale, you bend the knee. Inhale, jump the legs through. And we'll do Ardha Baddha Padottanasana, which is half lotus. Right leg in. Join the knees together. Perhaps you take the bind, perhaps you stay here. Listen to the knee. Don't compromise it. Come out if it feels twinging or twisty. Inhale, Dandasana. Exhale, forward fold. So you're drawing your pubic bone towards your sacrum here, and exhaling your heart out the crown of your head. Breathing in, nice full breath, feel your body. Exhale, reach out the tailbone and the crown of the head to express the organic energy. Inhale, drawing everything in, pelvic floor. Exhale, flex the feet more strong. Next inhale, come sit out, changing legs. Left leg comes in, half load. Perhaps you take the left arm around, binding the toe. Inhale, Dandasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, finally the pelvic floor. Let's squeeze from the inside, work from the inside out. Exhale, flex the legs strong. Lift up from your calf. Inhale, forward Uddiyana Bandha. Exhale, your heart forward. Inhale, pull your pubic bone towards your sacrum. Pulls behind you, so you can exhale your heart forward, your crown forward. Inhale, one more time, tailbone down, strong flex foot. Exhale, out the crown of your head. Inhale, come on up. Left leg's over the right. Everybody lift up. Inhale, the side to the mouth. Exhale, forward. Chaturanga Dandasana. And feel free to come in your knees. If it's starting to feel like too much and your shoulders are getting messy, inhale upward on your exhale, find them down forward. Inhaling, bending the knees, hop through to sit. And we're going to do Shriyam Mukha Pada Padottanasana. So the right knee bends in. Sometimes you can take the calf muscle and kind of use your hands to move the calf muscle away from the thigh to make a little extra space there. And then sitting on both sit bones up tall, then down. And the length of your torso. Keep it as you flex your foot, inhale forward. So you can hold on to the ankle, foot, wrist if you like. Inhale your heart forward, tailbone back. Exhale, relax the weight of the head. Inhale, full breath. 2. Full, deep, fill up the lungs. Exhale, release it out the crown of the head, out the tail. One more, a little bit deeper. Nose to the knee, inhale. Exhale, roll one up. We'll change legs. And maybe you want to do the same thing on the side, moving your calf out of the way from your thigh. So it rotates out. The knees and the inner thighs press towards each other here. So you're engaging your muscular energy that way. Keep your body strong in one piece. Inhale, Dandasana. Exhale, forward, hold on to the ankle, shin, or wrist, or foot. Inhale, squeeze the inner thighs together. Pull up the pelvic floor. Reach out the crown of the head. Inhale, pubic bone to the sacrum, reaching behind you as you exhale the heart forward. 2 more breaths. So inhale deeper than you think you can go. Pull in the belly. Increase the hip crease. Relax the weight of your head. Right. Inhale, come on up. Crossing the legs. Lift up. Exhale, chaturanga. Finding a nice, clean upward dog. Downward dog on your exhale. Pulling up, pelvic floor, bend the knee. Jump through. And we'll start the Asana series. So Asana A, right sole of the foot into the left thigh. They press towards each other. Lift up tall. Inhale. 1. Breathe in 2. Breathe in 3.
Full inhales, full exhales. Breathe in, lift up the floor. Reach a little forward, pull yourself closer to the leg. Exhale, come on up. Change your legs. Jana Asana, A on the left. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, forward. Inhale, floating down. Deepen that hip crease on the right leg. Exhale, your heart forward. Inhale, pull up the kneecap. Exhale, out the front of your head. Inhale, draw it in. All your locks, root lock, belly lock. Keeping that strength that you discover in those locks and send it out of your heart, out the crown of your head. Feel the length, feel your strength. Send your tailbone back, breathe in. Send your pubic bone through your sacrum. Exhale out the heart and crown of the head. One more deep bend, deepen the crease in the belly and the front thigh. Exhale fully. Inhale, come on up. Cross legs. Feel a nice strong leg. Get a clean one. Nice clean with the legs. Back. Strong plank. And lower. Halfway lift up. Feel strong top of the feet. Strong thighs off the floor. Exhale. Tuck the toes. Come back. Nice inhale. So you bend the knees. Jumping forward as you like on the inhale. Exhale. Jana Asana C. So you can tuck the toes here, coming off of the ball of the foot. Maybe you just hang out here. Maybe start to get a little lift. And working the opening of the foot. Of course, paying attention to the knees. You need to back off if that feels like it. Inhale forward. 1, 2, maybe feel the heel in your belly, which is perfect. 4. Deepen it a little bit deeper. Inhale, full breath. Exhale, reach out the front of the head. Inhale, come on up. And releasing that leg so you can change legs. Right leg forward, left foot comes in. And if you have it, you can press the sole of the foot to the inner thigh. If you're exploring, then you breathe and let the leg and the body open up as it needs to. And you stay present. Inhale forward. 1, 2, energy in that extended leg. Inhale. Same in all these forward folds that you're pulling your pubic bone towards your sacrum behind you. Tailbone in one direction, crown of the head in the other. Inhale deep into your belly lock and root locks, and your heart forward. Finding length in the sides of your body. One more breath, deep and deep and deeper. And on the exhale, let that release, crossing legs. Nice big lift up, clean. Shift the leg under you. And find a nice clean plank before you lower down. Listen to your body, let it be strong, with integrity, proper, clean, safe. Moving through an Urdhva and an Adho. Find a nice big clean bend in the knees so you can jump the feet between the hands. Go to Asana A series. And these are weird and strange, so have some fun exploring how the body bends. Right knees in. Finding length on the right side. Well, do Asana A, scooting that right armpit in front of the shin. And maybe holding the fingers or the wrist. Inhale your heart forward. Exhale, release it down. Breathing in 1. Exhaling, nice long breath. Tendency is not wanting to breathe. It feels awkward, but don't fight that. Inhale. Your breath is what's going to let this posture open up for you. Beautiful. Pulling in, pelvic floor. Exhale, reach out the crown of the head. One more breath in, press into the soles of the feet. And exhale, come up, change it. So left knees in, finding length on the left side. Exhale forward, wrapping around that armpit in front of the shin. Maybe holding the fingertips, hands, forearms. Inhale, tailbone back, heart forward, exhale. Keeping full breath in here. Inhale, press into the sole of the foot. Exhale, press out the sole of the foot. Inhale deep into the pelvic floor.
Exhale your heart's in the floor. One more breath, deep and a little bit lower, drop your head down. Exhale, come on up, lift. Crossing legs. Everyone lift up. See if you can do it without touching the floor. Find a nice clean plank. Bring your shoulders back down away from the ears more. Keep your belly in. Come on. And you exhale down. Inhale, bend the knees. And when you're ready, jump through. Asana feet. So this is a half lotus. Left foot comes in. Knees come towards each other. Right knee in. Find the length from the right side again. Reach around. And you hang out here. Bring your forehead towards the floor. Maybe you wrap and bind. Breathing in once. Maybe open up the shoulder blade. The shoulder joint. The legs. Maybe it's opening up the ankle. Breathe. And deep breath. Full exhale, forehead to the floor. So the opposition is pulling the pubic bone towards the sacrum and the heart and the head in the opposite direction. Inhale, release, changing length. So bring the right leg in, half lotus here. Left foot comes out. So there's usually a vinyasa between each of these. You don't do each leg, and maybe next week we'll try that. In heart, because you're doing this so good. I'm like, oh, okay. Wrap around. Maybe held on to the fingertips behind your back. Shoulders away from the ears. Inhale your heart forward, reach it forward, reach. And then see if you can relax the forehead towards the floor. Exhale. Inhale, breathing into the center of your being. That's your strength, your source of energy. Exhale it out through the crown of your head. You can direct that energy where you want. Inhale, pull and find it. Resides in the center of your being. Express it through your heart as you reach out your heart and crown of the head. Inhale one more time. Squeeze it all in. Exhale, expand it all out. Inhale, come on up. Release the postures across the legs. Find a nice lift, and now you're going to make it clean. Like we've been able to scoot the feet through. Then try to scoot the feet under you without touching the floor. And then shift your legs back. There's a little momentum you can find. You start to find the swing. Lowering down. Inhale up. Yeah. Exhale back. Inhale, bend the knees. As you're ready, jump through. Come sit, so Asana C, which is a twist. So legs are strong. Right knee comes in. So it's not too close. It's a little bit more on the outside of the hip. Just a little bit, not like exaggerated, just a tiny bit. So it's still under you, but a little to the outside of the sit bone. Inhale, making length. And maybe you just find the twist here. Keeping beautiful length in the spine. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, twist a little bit more. Inhale, lift tall. Twist a little bit more. If you took the bind, go ahead. Wrap fingers on the wrist. Same principles though. Inhale, lift tall. Press into the soles of the feet. Keep that lift as you exhale. One more breath. Inhale, lift. It's hard to breathe here. Exhale, out as you twist deeply. Inhale, release. We'll change length. Right arm reaches high. Find the length. Exhale, twist. Inhale, find the length. So you find that length by pressing into the sole of the foot, reaching out the crown of the head. Maybe talking to each vertebra, finding the sacrum, all the five in the lumbar, and see if you can make each one have a little extra space. Exhale. And then work through the thoracic spine, all 12 vertebrae. See if you can talk to all 12 and get each one individually to lift up a little bit more as you exhale and twist. Working the way through the cervical tube. Each one lifts long. And then the whole spine together, lifts, twist. Hold that twist. One more breath, Lily. Exhale, twist a little deeper. And come back. So check this out. When you lift, see if you can get a little momentum. I sometimes will lift my legs as high to get a lot of momentum. And then keep that as I shoot through. Lower. Inhale out. Exhale back. Inhale, look where you're going. And shoot the feet through. So Asana D, last one, it's in a half lotus. So maybe you apply the half lotus, maybe you stay where you were. Allison gave us some options on how to do this one too yesterday. Reaching up tall, if you want to go for the bind. You're gonna reach that armpit over, left arm over the right knee, and bending the elbow in front of the shin, see if you can bind behind the back. You ideally want to hold above the wrist, but maybe the fingers. Inhale, find the length. Exhale. So you're kind of fighting for your breath. Just challenging yourself to find the full breath because it's a little compromise. You're squeezing it. So the body works stronger. It becomes stronger at breathing because of this challenge you're creating for the body. Inhale, find the length. Exhale, use that length into a twist. 2 more breaths. Full breath in. Feed your body full breath. Enjoy a full exhale. And release. The posture will change sides. We are well into these today. Right leg comes in. Left leg comes in. Find length, the same way you did in Asana. Reach the arm up high. And reach across. Exhale. Keep finding the length. Exhale, reach across. Go for the bind that we did. Otherwise, just keep where you are. Let the length grow. Let your strength grow as you learn to breathe and twist deeper. The twist happens from the waist. Exhale. Find the length in the thoracic spine, middle back. Drop the shoulders, lift the chest. Find it now all the way into your neck, all the way to the eyes. Exhale, twist. One more fine length, as much as you can. Exaggerate what you think you can do. And exhale, cross it over. And release. Legs up. And see if you can use that momentum to carry the legs all the way through. Shin back. Lower. Inhale up, tuck the toes. Exhale, strong legs. Look at the navel point back. Inhale, change your gaze. Look where you're going to go. Bend the knees. Inhale, jump through. Come straight to the Navasana. Don't touch the floor. Breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cross legs lift. Breathe in. Exhale, release. Navasana 2. 1, 2, 3. Feel the strength in your heart. Support yourself by your lower back. 4, 5. Cross legs lift. Navasana 3. Breathing in 1. Breathe. 2. Feel like you've been here for 1,000 years. You're like, yeah, it just burns. But 4, 5. Cross legs lift. Navasana 4. Breathing in 1. Feel your muscular energy, organic energy. Make your body strong. It makes it easier, even though it feels hard. 4, 5. Cross legs lift. And last one, everybody. Breathe in 1. Make it strong. 2. Make it look like it is no problem. Like 3, 4. Heart up. Proud. Tall. Strong dakinis. 1. Cross legs lift. Jump back. We're going to sit up for Uttanasana. So go and find your downward dog. Catch your breath. You're going to inhale and jump the legs in front of the hands on the outside. So like a kind of squatted position. Uttanasana. So Uttanasana, we're trying to get our upper thighs on top of our upper arms. So you're finding this balance here. Or the posture is actually crossing the legs. Right leg in front of the left. Maybe you hold here. And then you're looking to bring your forehead or chin towards the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me find the balance again. And rest. Like, what do you want to do? See how to jump up. I was thinking, could I skip Vinyasa? No. I was trying. Exhale back. So this time we'll inhale, and we'll try it. Just into its spine, setting up the same way for Bhujangasana. Palms down strong. So feel a strong palm. Maybe you're not balancing, but your hands are strong. You're stacking the bones on top. Now there's a little like resistance that gets pressed as your body weight, you hold the body weight in the arms. Make the arms strong. And it creates like a little seat. See if you can find it. If you're able to find it, you can start to maybe work towards straightening the legs. You try it. Every day you try it, and you're like, oh, I actually have that today. And relax, come down. So let's go right into the embryo pose. So this was like an easy cross-leg position, or your lotus. Who has lotus in here? I haven't even really, I don't pay attention to that strongly to like count when I look at you individually. 1, 2. All right, so if you kind of go ahead and do your lotus pose. And otherwise, if you're doing easy pose, you're taking your arm, it's the same for both. Reaching it between the thighs and the calves. And you're looking to kind of hold onto your head, ears or chin, and a little bound to embryo. So go ahead and have that. I know, it's funny. It's different. Let me see. Go ahead.
Yeah, mine was like so.
You kind of have to do a little finagling. Generally in a Ashtanga studio, everyone has hardly any clothes on, and they have to spray themselves down and make it kind of slippery to get through, but you can do it between. So hold on. Now, if you're happy here in your bound pose, you're gonna roll around, or you can do what Mila shared with us, which was like, do a little grasp here, tuck your chin, and roll around 9 times to get to the front. If you can do it shorter, then there'll be an early birth, and that's okay. Nice massaging for the spine. And then come on up on your 9th month. Squeeze the hands through the legs. So this is really funny. If you ever see Steven, he has the most, they used to call him chicken legs when he was a kid. So this pose kind of looks like little chicken legs. It's called Kukatasana, which is rooster. But you're coming up, balancing. So you can pull Mula Bandha. Come on up, everybody. 5, 4, 3, at least get your butt off the floor. 2, 1, lower. And let's do a quick vinyasa. Inhale up, your own breath, exhale back. Take a nice inhale as you jump the feet forward, and we'll come into Baddha Konasana. So the soles of the feet together. And maybe open it like a book, sitting up tall. So drop the shoulders over the hips, but keep the length in the spine and sideways, heart to open. So it's a nice place to practice those loops. The kidney loop, doing a nice little waterfall of the rib cage down towards the lower frontal hip bones. And then balancing that with from the middle of the heart, up to the center of the palate, coming out the back of above the throat, and down the shoulders for your shoulder loop, lifting the back of the skull up high. For your skull loop, keeping that length, exhale forward. Breathing the 1. As you go straight as you can, keeping a straight spine. When you get to the end of it, you can relax the weight of the head for 5. Breathing in, full breath in. Feed yourself that breath. Bathe your body in wonderful oxygen, love, support, intelligence, joy, laughter. Pull in everything you want with your breath. Exhale, release everything you don't want. Pain, tightness, to the prostration of the center of your soul. Breathing in. Full breath in, everything you need. Love, light, joy, laughter, information, wealth, prosperity, health, friends, love, interesting information, beautiful places. Exhale. Inhale all the things that make you happy. Music, light, people, love. Exhale. Inhale, come on up. And there's a second one to this where you kind of squeeze the upper arms to the sides of the body so the elbows are in tight by the ribs. And that helps you make a really strong torso. So you can really apply those loops even stronger. Very strong muscular sense of energy here. You take a breath in, pull all those muscles and bones, skin to muscles. And then keep it as you exhale and expand, extend out. Let your spirit shine through the posture. Breathing in 3, exhale. Bring your heart forward. Inhale. 4. Exhale. Breathe in 5. Exhale. And come on up to a vinyasa. Nice clean lift. And maybe you get a little momentum. Shoot it through. Nice clean plank pose. Only come halfway. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale, jump the legs through. Open the legs wide in a straddle posture. Holding on to the ankles, outside of the feet. Inhale. Same thing, reaching your heart forward. So the loops are all happening here. Exhale, reach forward. Press out the soles of your feet. Knees are facing up towards the ceiling. Feet are flexed here strongly. You must flex your feet here to protect your knees. And not let them internally rotate, but knees and toes up towards the ceiling. Keeps your knees straight and aligned. Inhale, pull the Uddiyana deep in the belly. Exhale, crease the hip crease at the top of the thigh. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, heart forward. Breathe in. Breathe into where it's tight. Send the breath there. Exhale, full breath out. Breathe in, support. Exhale, all that tightness out. Inhale, come on up. Bring the legs up, hold them to the outside of the feet. Point the toes. So you're finding a balanced pose here. And then arch your heart up, lift your torso up. Don't sink through the posture, grow out of it. Heart up towards the ceiling, eyes gazing at the top of the ceiling. Pick a point, hold there for 5. Don't cheat your breath. 4. Find your steady stillness and joy. Perfect balance of your sukha and sthira. Strength and flexibility. Openness and safety. Heart open in. Expand out the posture. Inhale, cross the legs, lift up. All up. Back up. Lower. Inhale up. Make sure your thighs are rotating towards each other. Exhale, tuck the toes back. Nice big inhale, pull the Uddiyana Bandha. Look where you're going to go. Exhale, jump through. Good, come on your back. Inhale, your legs up over the head. Wide straddle behind you, holding Yogi Tula. Breathing in 1, 2. Put some energy in the toes, out the heels. 3. Your tailbone reaches up towards the ceiling. 4, 5. Hold on to the outsides of the feet. Come roll up. Holding on to the feet. And then gently, elegantly, you're supposed to come roll forward. Nice, Maya. Breathe in, hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. Cross the legs. Jump through. Almost there, everybody. Almost there. Exhale to your downward. Nice, Natasha. Inhale, bend your knees as you're ready. Go ahead and jump through it. You can come lie on your back. Where we're going to do Supta Padangusthasana. Supta means what? Thank you. We love that. Inhale, legs long. Right leg comes up. Yogi toe lock, right foot with right finger. You're looking for a straight leg here, so perhaps you use a strap, and Alice can hand me one if you don't have me. You hope you could. And then work here. Work here to straighten the legs. Use your breath. Hold on to the toe, make it strong. Feel the limbs get long and extended. Strong means hugging skin's muscles. And then even though you're hugging that all in strong, feel the energy. Reach out the toes. Reach out the crown of the head. Breathe. One more breath in. Hold on. Exhale. Press out the limbs. Good. One more breath in. And then the exhale will open up to the side.
If you meet your neighbor, it's a nice way to say hello. You're looking over your left shoulder here. 1, full breath in. 2, nice big inhale, full breath. Feed yourself with that breath. Feed yourself with the exhale. Get rid of anything that's tight with the exhale. Inhale, feel what it's like to feel your strong strength, strong, beautiful body. Exhale. Well, inhale the leg back to center. This time, lift up so your shoulder blades come off the floor and touch your forehead to your knee. Just make it happen. And after you have, exhale. Relax the leg. Sorry. Take an inhale. Raise your hand if you need to stretch. The exhale, go ahead and bring left leg up to left foot. And again, get a nice strong grip on the toe. Inhale. Pull that into your belly. And maybe for this one, stay up and see if you can touch your nose to your knee here. For 1, keep breathing. Breathe in this posture. 2, keep the posture. Breathe in 3. Each time coming, increasing the abdominals, pulling in so your forehead and nose can reach the knee. 4, one more everybody. It's an ab workout here too. Inhale, strengthening the core. Lift up, touch that nose to that knee. Exhale, come lie back. Keep the foot open to the side. Sometimes we have more than we are aware that we're able to. 5. Inhale, looking over the right shoulder. Exhale. So you want to feel the legs strong here, both legs, pulling up the kneecap, really working to get that extended leg down on the floor. Feel the expanse of your back on the floor. Exhale. Inhale. This next exhale, I bring it back to center. You got straightening the leg. Inhale up, nose to the knees. And let it go on that. Take a breath as you're extended, and then you have the little yogi choice here to inhale and go into a backward roll for Chakrasana. Otherwise, you'll find your way through a vinyasa of other knees. Oh my goodness, I think we're just about done. How did that happen so fast? Inhale, come flying on your back. We're going to grab both legs, yogi tola. And you want to create a little kind of momentum here because you're going to roll up the sit. Holding on the legs for 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest the most in that calm. 1. Cross legs, lift up, shoot back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Keep Uddiyana Bandha as you bend the knees. Look where you're going, jump through, lie on your back. Press the inner thighs together as you inhale the legs up overhead. Now, this one is meant to hold on to the outside edges of the feet. So I usually bend my knees here a little bit and get some pressure into the balls of my feet so I have that momentum to come up. So go ahead and play with that, coming up to sit just the way we did, but with a different grip of the hands. And then you want to bring this one as close to your chest as possible, nose to the shins, and then your gaze is up towards the toes. 5, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, cross the legs, jump back. Come to lie on your back for the last posture of the primary series before we start the closings. And this is Setu Bandhasana. So you have the choice to do the bridge pose that we did yesterday, which is your back bend, or you can come up to the top of the head here and maybe use the elbows and see what it's like to rest on the top of your head. You're coming on the crown. Otherwise, you're doing your bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana.
If you're able to come up onto the crown of your head, the heels are together in this little butterfly position. And I would suggest use your elbows first when you're first learning it. And then you're working towards straightening the legs towards together. I guess that's the only one I do that one. So practice what you learned yesterday. Squeeze the palms together, wrists down on the floor. Yeah, and then Chrissy, because you have that, your legs would start to get straight, go straight. Heels together. And knees are open a little. Oh, yeah, that's it. There you go. And if you have that, then the arms start to come over the chest. Like off the floor. Over your chest. Good, good, good. Yeah, it would be like this. So check out those areas of the spine here. Bringing your heart way high. Pressing the shoulders down. Upward and down into the floor. So up towards the top of your body, but down into the floor. And when you're ready, down, and we'll set up for Urdhva Dhanurasana. So I like to do this where you place the hands, maybe walk this heels towards the outside of the hips or sit bones. And use your elbows to come to the crown of your head. So Urdhva Dhanurasana setup. Place the hands, fingertips under the shoulders, facing the hip. Do a nice big lift, coming to the crown of your head. Take a breath there. Maybe walk your hands in a little bit more. Keep your elbows towards each other as you lift up. Letting the shoulder blades open up and get used to this. Breathing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. And just taking one breath there. Nice big inhale. Full exhale. And then we'll place the hands again. Take a breath. Come up to the crown of the head. Maybe walk the feet in. Exhale, come up to the bridge. Wheel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Take a moment, maybe cross the arms over the chest. Take a nice. Take 2 more breaths in like that, because we're going to hold this one a little bit longer. Breathe in 3. Exhale. Go ahead and place the hands. Walk the feet in. Take a breath. Come up just to the top of the head. Sit up. Take a breath there. No rush. Walk the palms in. Walk the feet in. Walk them in a little bit more. Take a nice inhale. Exhale. Press up into the pose for 5. Breathe in 4. Maybe walk the hands and feet a little bit closer because we only have 3 more breaths here. Breathe in, send it up. Feel the front of your body do that extension that we practiced yesterday. Exhale. Again, feel the front of the body open up. Let it open from the front, not crunch the back. Find that extra edge in the clavicle and the chin area, the upper rib cage. One more breath in, press up. Breathe full, and come on down. Beautiful, everybody. Straighten the legs, arms overhead. Flex the feet. And now bring the arms by the side for Supine Tadasana. Just to realign everything. Squeeze the palms by the waist or the thighs. Take a breath. Good. Now arms overhead, hook the thumbs. Inhale, come on up to sit. We'll do 10 reps in Hashimoto Asana. So hold on to the tops of the feet, other side. Take a nice inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, relax forward. Breathing in 10. 9, go deep as you can for this one. Don't wait, go right in. Find the max to unravel the spine from those back bends. 9. Beautiful, everybody. 8, 7, 6. Full breath in. Go a little bit deeper. Crown towards your feet. 4. Breathe in full. 2. 1. Come on up. Take a vinyasa. Peace out. Find a nice clean plank. No rush. Nice clean asana. The in-between is important. Exhale back. Inhale, bend the knee. When you're ready, all the way jump into sit and line your back. And we'll come up to Salama Savanasana. Shoulder shed. Salamba Savanasana. That's a lot of yawns like that. Inhale up. Your breath can start to slow here for 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Halasana. Toes behind. For 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Bending the knees towards the shoulder. Nice, slow down breathing. 9. 7. 5. 4. 1. Cross leg posture. So upside down lotus or easy pose. Urdhva Padmasana. Upward lotus on the knees, supporting you. So the arms are straight here, resting on the shoulders. Looking like to a straight elbow. That's it, we'll see. And straighten the elbow. You can find a balance, a bit of a balance. To kind of be a little bit tight in one piece. 8, 7. Nice long extended breathing here. 2, 1. And then you're going to gently bring those knees to your chest, perhaps binding behind the thighs for 10. So this is our bound to embryo pose, Pindasana. 7, 5, 4, 2. And you're going to roll out here into Matsyasana, fish pose. If you have a lotus, you can keep your lotus. Otherwise, your legs are straight in front of you for Matsyasana, fish pose. So looking up to the elbows, finding open. Oh, sorry, I skipped something. Come on out into headstand. We don't get to do Matsyasana until after headstand. So go ahead and go against the wall if you like. Setting up for your headstand. Feeling a nice, taking the time to do a nice strong support. The forearms, kind of under the shoulders. The hands really cupping the back of the skull. So you feel like your skull can't roll forward because your hands are cupping you. And then feeling strong legs, walking them in. It looks good to me. Yeah, and looking for a straight spine. So you're gonna find the weight stacking your bones right on top of each other. Breathe. Keep your legs strong. Press into the hand. Bring your hips over your shoulders. Step up. And come down anytime you want. Open your belly. Reach your shoulders towards away from the ears. Reach your heart towards the wall across the leg. Yeah, run it down the other. How are you coming down? Have you had to ever come down before? Yeah, I did. You can just come down one leg at a time. Okay. You guys want to try it again or just to come down? That's lovely. Yeah, just stay as long as you need to stay. If you're up securely in your headstand, you're bring your legs halfway, like parallel to the floor for 5 breaths. 4, 3, 2, 1. Your belly a little bit more. Come down, just like down towards the floor. Find the floor nicely. There you go, right there. And you can lower down a little bit. And then come on up. It's actually just laying your back and go through the fish pose now. And then bring your legs and your arms up at a 45-degree angle. So just your butt and the crown of your head's on the floor. Your heart's lifted very high towards the ceiling. 5. The crown of your head has to be on the floor. 4, 3. Legs are higher. 2, 1. Yeah, take a little strange the first couple times. Come on in. Take a breath and come up to sit onto a final seated posture as before Shavasana. So in an easy cross-legged or Padmasana, we're going to do a little yoga nidra. So you bind your knee high. Sometimes this is hard initially, and so if you bend forward, you get a couple of extra inches in the arms to bind. So you can try that. If binding is a little challenging upright, just bend forward and see if you can grab the toes and yoga toe up. Rest the forehead on the floor. come out to sit, back in the palms, on the knees, in Gyan Mudra, index finger and thumb touch. Feel a nice straight spine like Tandasana, and Jalandhara, relax the chin. Gazing over the tip of your nose, taking 25 breaths, your own timing. Placing your hands by your hips, palms on the floor. I prefer that you don't use blocks for this. So placing your hands by the floor, by the hips, on the sides of your body. Maybe you just lift your butt off and the knees off, but it's 50-50. Everything comes up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. Head to the center. Shavasana. If you want a blanket over you, just raise your hand and Alice and I will take care of that. Head to the center. Head to the center. Put on any soft shoes to keep yourself warm and nice.
finding your way slowly to fetal position. Working your way up to consider. Closing your eyes for a short meditation, maybe between 5 and 10 minutes. Taking a moment to thank yourself for your practice. I'm going to take a moment to think of some time in your life that you were most happy or you had the purest experience of love. Maybe when you were a child with your parents, or maybe you were looking at a beautiful vista of nature. Sometime when you were most happy, the most ideal form of pure love that you experienced. Bring that to mind. Bring the feeling. And then have that feeling in the center of your heart. It should feel warm, pure. And then begin to let that love grow in the center of your heart in the form of like a blue-white crystalline light. So it's in your heart, that pure love, joy, sweetest happiness. And then let that light start to fill your whole body. Starts to fill the area of your heart, and then your rib cage and torso. Light starts to grow through your lower body, into your legs, and all the way to your toes. Starts to fill up your arms and forearms, and throat, and your head. So much so that it's starting to crack through even the pores of your skin. And it starts to fill up the room. Then everyone that touches starts to get enveloped in that love and take on that experience too. Starts to spread out through the room and the building, growing expansive, all the way up to the Lower East Side. Expands through all of Manhattan, keeps growing, starts to grow and take up the whole space of New York City and New York State, and the East Coast, and the US and North America, overseas. It starts growing huge into Europe, Central America, South America. The light keeps growing. Starts to hit Australia and New Zealand, China and Russia, India. Starts to take up the whole world. See the light growing. Look at the whole world. And just the way it fills your heart and your body, it starts to fill up the whole world that way. It starts to break out, even the planet Earth. It starts to spread out, going further into the Milky Way. spreading far into the galaxy. It goes so far, it starts to reach into a past. So even as you were a child, all the experiences you ever had get touched by that love, all the interactions you had with all the kids in your family, and strangers starts to grow. Light starts to go into the past, present, so even your present life, everyone in your present life is touched by that. All your relationships at home and work and family get touched by your love and happiness, and they begin to take on those qualities. It goes past space-time continuum into your future, and your whole future gets touched by that pure, open love, unconditioned. So that all the beings you've ever met that are close to you are touched by it. People you don't know, anonymous beings get touched by it. Even people you don't like or seem to have a strained relationship with get touched by it. Even those beings that hurt you. Because this is a light that cures all. It removes ignorance that cause harm. It disarms those that hurt you from their influences of negativity, and they transform. They're free from the ignorance that created their negativity in the first place. So imagine all those beings in their purest form, free from hurt or hurting, as you stretch your capacity to give them this light that creates bliss in them. And they become purified as every other living creature in the planet, seen or unseen, in this realm and beyond, expanding the edges of your kindness and your ability to love, going beyond our current concept of space and time. In the infinity, in all those directions, beams of light traveling through time and space, finding every single sentient being, pacifying them until you're fully satisfied that the entire of your multiverse is touched by this pacifying, powerful aura of love and light. And there's no room for minds to experience samsara. Only powerful love. Only the most powerful love you've ever felt. No resistance to it, just love. Safe, perfect. And now just abide in that experience. Powerful, free, bliss and wisdom, unshakable love. Encompassing every being in time born in you, coded in the DNA of your consciousness, rewriting every seed with its power. And then gently begin to withdraw your awareness from the edges of your compassionate mind, recognizing that mind can be yours for all time. It's the mind of an enlightened being. And this meditation are the seeds to reach that mind. So gently return your awareness to the body on the mat or blanket that you're sitting on. And we'll repeat this mantra. Om Lai Chi Ahom.
Om Lai Chi Ahom.
Om Karuna Ahom.
Om Karuna Ahom.
Om Nidita Ahom.
Maitreya.
Om Maitreya.
Om Karuna Ahum.
Om Karuna Ahum.
Om Mudita Ahum.
Om Mudita Ahum.
Om Peksha Ahum.
Om Daksha Ahum.
All together.
Om Maitreya. Om Karuna Ahum. Om Mudita Ahum. Om Daksha Ahum.
Bring your hands to heart. Singing Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu together.
Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu.
Three times.
Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu.
May all beings have joy in its causes. May all beings be free from suffering and its source. May all beings never be apart from joy. And may all beings have peace from those 8 worldly thoughts. And the peace which is unmoved by misunderstanding their world and their mind.
Shanti, Shanti.
Namaste, all of you. Thanks for your beautiful practice this morning. We're going to have a little break, 15 minutes, and then we'll come back and work on our Ayurveda class. Allison.